Hey there, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Dukester here, and I know this video is a little bit unexpected right now. It's probably a little bit out of the blue and not very, how do you say it? Not very expected at the moment, but I figured I might as well. There's some things that I have been keeping from you guys as my audience, as part of my audience um that you deserve to know, that is rather kind of a core thing, and a reason why I haven't been on the channel recently. I haven't been cooperating with, or not cooperating, excuse me. I haven't been participating in many of the videos hardly at all for like the past year and a half. Um it's mainly just been Ace on there, and there are some reasons for why that has been happening, and I just want to give you all a heads up. This is a little bit more of a serious video today that I'm making as a, and part of me is starting to think that maybe I shouldn't necessarily talk about it. Maybe I should maybe it's best that they don't know, but I figured you deserve to know why I have basically just vanished off the entire channel for the past year and a half. And it, it's a bit of a sensitive topic, I'm going to warn y'all. I'm not going to go into depth about it, but long story short, it was a very traumatic course of events that had happened in my life. I had a humongous fallout with a lot of different structure and the way things were set up, and it's what is it? It's like 3 in the morning right now, and I normally right now I would be asleep. I would be, getting asleep, just giving my body the rest it needs for the next day. But to tell you the truth, I can't. I can't sleep. I don't remember the last time I've had a good night's sleep, actually, in a long, long time. Um, that's not good. Uh, and a reason for all this is I've been suffering from um some pretty traumatic things that have happened in my life for the past oh, about you know what, I'm just gonna get right down into it and say it and be honest with you all. About a year and a half ago, I lost my dad. I'm not gonna say how. I'm not gonna. It wasn't violent or anything like that, but it was very abrupt and out of nowhere. And my last moments with him were not necessarily very happy. They were kind of spent in desperation, and I didn't expect this. I didn't expect that to happen soon after, and it has not been easy on my family. And we've still, to this day, we still have waves of grief that'll hit us like freight trains. A year and a half later, it's a very, very long. It's a very uniquely difficult thing to go through, and it's a very long recovery process. And there's not it's not going to go away overnight. I know that. When this happened, I was about 20 years old. I was barely, and you got to understand, I was barely into adulthood at the time. I still pretty much am. Um, and I expected to have my dad around for about another few decades at least, to be able to grow into my adulthood with and have those father and son connections, and have those have that guidance that one needs, even when someone gets older and past their teenage years and goes into adulthood into their 20s. they there's some things that are very important, that are still very important, that a parent is needed for, particularly a father figure. And it becomes very meaningful when they start to become a young adult, and learn to stand on their own. They have their dads and even their mother for some of the things to help them become the person they're meant to be. And when all of a sudden that person that is so close to you passes away, it feels like the rug is swept out from under you, and you're kind of just left to figure it out yourself. And I just figured, that's basically what's been going on. It's not been easy on my mom either. My mom has been very deeply affected by it, as the rest of my family has, and I just figured you all deserve to know why I haven't been around. I'm currently focusing on trying to maintain my life properly, trying to take care of myself, and trying to heal properly from this course of events. After that had happened, I have counseling and I have therapy. I've always had that. Thankfully, that's already in place, and that's been helping out a lot. Ever since that happened, though, I became unemployed, and I got fired from one of my jobs, and I probably shouldn't be mentioning all this right now because it's not really. You're probably like, man, you really don't want people. Why don't you think you don't want people to know about any of this? Well, no, actually, I think you guys deserve to know. It's important. Um, I'm since reemployed now. Thankfully, I got a new job now, but you have to understand when something like this happens, particularly with someone as close to you as a parent, it the grief that can hit you even a year later is it's very unpredictable, and um it's very out of nowhere and abrupt, and sometimes the mental pain can be so bad that it's literally physically debilitating. I'm not kidding. It's literally gives you crippling depression. And I think I'm getting help for all these things. I'm going to therapy, I'm going to talking with my counselor and my psychiatrist and everything like that. But I just want to let you know that um I'm going to try to probably come back on the channel as soon as whenever I can. Um but I just want to apologize if a lot of times these days I don't make time for it because everything has very much slowed down. The easiest things that used to be so easy for me all of a sudden are so hard now, and it's a very soul shattering experience when something like this happens to your family. And I figured you deserve to know. So, um, that being said, um, I love you guys a lot. I love all my subscribers and well, our subscribers. We're old friends from high school, me and Ace. So we've just been hanging out and making this channel, and I appreciate every one of you that is subscribed to our content, and hope you continue to stick around. I'm gonna try to continue to keep this thing going, and I appreciate every single one of you, and I don't want you to worry because about me too much, um, because I'm getting help for this, but it's a unique, it's a very unique and difficult long road ahead that I have to deal with, and I'm not completely broken, I'm not completely destroyed, but I'm hurting a lot. And what is it? It's like that. Uh, never mind. Never mind. You probably understand at this point. So I'm just gonna call it here and end the video here with um, I wish you all the best, and I will try to see you as soon as I can in another bit in whatever video we're doing next for the streams or the content that we're putting up. And I tell you right now that the mood goes up and down. It fluctuates up and down. Some days I feel really happy. Some days I'm just really not good at all. But um, because when that happens, like it causes my life and the structure for my life to get a little bit out of hand and disorganized. So, but anyways, I don't want to babble too long, but um, like I said, I'll see you all um hopefully soon, and thank you all for subscribing to the channel, for as many of you who have been doing and helping us build our community. I really appreciate that, and I wish you all the best, and I'll see you all soon. I'm not gone forever. I've hit a speed bump. I'm getting through it. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.